they got me.
Now, you know how many of my pages they got?
I don't even know.
Zero.
Damn.
I went over there. I was like, Pat, I got like 10 pages. Send everybody to all of my pages, bro. I don't care.
So what's good? What's going on? What's up
All
with
right. So, were you in the page earlier
so
when Butter was talking to this dude?
so the live started at 6:30. I was
Hmm.
supposed to be in class at 6:30 till 9:30. I woke up, it was 9 o'clock, and I missed class, so I ate dinner. I saw they was live. I went in there and I was listening for a little bit, and I was just like, "We're having this live again," because Butter had already had this live before,
Hmm.
and so I sat there and I was listening. And I mean, at the end of the day, like for me, like I'm not trying to judge this man. I mean, he did what he did, and I despise it, and I think it's low down and. But it's like I understand that they're trying to have a conversation to see where he was at. But I felt like, I mean, like a lot of people said, I didn't see remorse, you know, and I mean, I didn't see any remorse for real. But it's like I was trying to be open minded to it, but there wasn't a lot of remorse from him telling his story. I mean, I don't know if he was crying earlier. I don't know what happened
Nah,
before I
he
got
was
there.
crying, bro. He was crying bad.
Like that's
It
what
was
people were
fake.
saying. But at the end of the day, I do believe that I don't think he served enough time. But if that's what the court system deemed that was good enough for him, then that's what the court system deemed. Um, I do believe in rehabilitation, and I do believe that people should have second chances. But it doesn't mean I have to like you. You know what I mean? And so I spoke on that when I got there, and I was just like, he has to live with those demons. You know what I mean? And he did. He made those decisions and those choices to do what he did, and why he did it. I don't know, but he said that he drinks to deal with. And I was like, drinking ain't gonna fix it. You need therapy. And so they brought me up in the box, and I was just explaining to them. I was like, I mean, I think, yeah, what you did is, I don't agree with it. I will never condone it. But it's at the same time, though, the deflect. If you're here to talk about your story, right, your focus should not be on nobody else at all. Do the work that you say you're trying to do. But like talking about how you're seeing other people, that rubbed me the wrong way. Like, why are you trying to teach other people when you yourself is still living in your mess? You
Hmm.
can't educate nobody or
Because
call
he
nobody else out when you're.
he ain't remorseful. That's why he can do it. Because he don't care.
Were you
Cause
in there, Sobe, when he had his
I'm
therapist
sorry.
in there?
No, I wasn't there. See, I got there late. See, I wasn't there for all of that.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying, Sobe. However, I can only look at it from my perspective.
Yeah,
And if I know I'm that type of person, I wouldn't even want to show my face anywhere to any publicized anything, period. If to sit up there and feel like you can cry when you've put children through this, you see what I'm saying? You don't
yeah,
have the right to cry. You don't have the right to talk about your 10 days in solitary confinement. You don't have that right when you harm innocent children. So I don't care. I don't understand it. I ain't never gonna understand it. His name is Silver Super Bitch. And I rest at that.
yeah. I mean, and that's what I told her. Everybody's valid. Like everybody is valid in their feelings towards what he did, and that's something he's gonna have to live with for the rest of his life. Like this is how people are gonna view you, and but I mean, I can't tell people not to feel that. That's why I said I personally
Hmm.
don't forgive you. But I mean, if the court system wants you to have a second chance, I'm not gonna get in your way. I'm not gonna be a deterrent to stop you from doing what's
Well,
right.
that's the same court system that will also lock up somebody for
That's
selling
innocent.
what a pharmacist would sell for life, but
That's
let
true.
let people like this out because this is what they normally do in those
Yeah,
robes and in those uniforms.
No, they
that's
let
true.
him loose so he can go prey on the black community like he's doing right now.
Exactly.
That's all that was. I mean, it's the abuse of an African American child that means little to nothing to the government. We all
That's
know
true.
this.
That's true.
Why not let him loose?
That's true. I mean, that's also. I mean, he had the first time he did the live with Butter was about a year. I want to say probably a year ago,
Wait,
and
what? Wait, hold on.
Yep, I knew who he was.
Hold on.
What?
this is the
Wait.
second live.
With butter?
Yeah, I have that. I
What?
recorded that first live through its entirety. This is the
Okay, because
second.
I thought that he just like ended up doing the live with her because he was gonna do it with Blaze, but her page would be more neutral.
No, this is he. I mean, that's what happened last time too. When Blaze he did. This is the second live with Butter.
Okay, I
Damn.
didn't know that.
The plot thickens, my boy.
Well, I really didn't know who he was.
Excuse
I
me.
mean, I wasn't on the app then, or you know what I'm saying, a year ago or whatever. Whenever he was out here, um, I was just like I don't know. I was kind of shook listening to him, and it was just didn't even sound right. And when he kept bringing up, other people on the app and what they did, it just didn't sit right with me.
Well, and that's the thing. And I'm gonna say this right. It doesn't. Him bring for me. Him bringing it up was problematic for me. Even though I see validation, I see what he. I see it. I know what he's saying. I've been saying it already about them people. But
Hmm.
it's from you. I don't want to hear that from you.
Exactly.
Like, I'm sorry that you can't identify who. You can't point out somebody who's just like you and make me believe you. Like, I don't want to hear that from you. I already
Right.
see that. I don't need you to tell me that. And the thing is,
Sobe.
I brought up a point up there when I said, because Patrick had his goons in there, and I said, so this man was convicted, right? So were two other people. They have court documents. So
Hmm.
why y'all so forgiving to? My whole thing is like, I'm not asking you to forgive this man, but I'm asking you to hold them the same way you're holding him accountable.
Right. Absolutely.
That's what I'm asking for. I'm not
Uh-huh.
asking you to forgive this one at all. I think what he
Right.
did is disgusting. I think what Patrick did is disgusting. I think what
Hmm.
King did is disgusting.
I agree.
Facts.
I
I
think,
agree.
like, that's
Yeah,
my point.
absolutely. Uh-huh. Absolutely. On
So,
that, I agree.
so I'm not
'Cause-
holding. That's what I wanted people to see. I'm not asking you to forgive this man. I don't forgive him, and it ain't for me to
Correct.
forgive him either.
But Sobe, in the beginning, wasn't he lying about him doing this? Wasn't he trying to lie about him doing this? Because from what I recall, he was saying it was false accusations when it actually hit TikTok.
When the beginning, I don't think. I mean, when I heard the first live he did with Butter, like I heard about it, and I heard about it through Voodoo Bay because Voodoo Bay was trying to do
Right.
damage control because everybody had found out that she was with him and he was at her house and they were dating or whatever they was doing. She was
Right.
trying to smash him or whatever, and so
Yeah.
she came on here to expose him, knowing she already knew about it from June. And it wasn't until
Right.
like
Right. I found
months
that. Yep.
later.
I did find that today.
And I say this to say this to the people that's watching. Voodoo Bay is no better than this man.
Hmm.
She knowingly, so you as women in this live right here, women that have children, that woman knew, and she has
Correct.
children and allowed this man in her house.
Yeah, because I did see that, and I think at the time she had like 1,000 or something followers. This man already had a TikTok while he was in
Yep.
prison,
Mm-hmm. And she used
and
him
then
to
when
get her
she,
following.
yep, and she already obviously she's not unintelligent, so she definitely knew everything he did.
And I say
She
this
was
to
the one
tell.
that was slowly exposing him because I don't know what the situation was with them two, but he was trying to say certain things about Voodoo Bay. So her rebuttals was, "You don't want me to tell everybody what
Yep.
I know," and
Exactly. That was,
yeah,
yep, exactly.
mm-hmm, yeah,
So she used it because she used what she knew because he
Hmm.
was going to expose her.
Right.
And so
yeah. I
But
now,
remember
the
that.
point was she already knew. She already knew what when he was in prison. She already knew him, and then when
yep,
he got out, you know what I'm saying, they had the little side thing or whatever, and that didn't go the way, you know what I'm saying,
he
way
wanted
she
it to.
wanted it or something. and then she started to expose him, and that's how she got like I think it said on that video it was like 50,000 followers.
Yep,
And
she
that's when
got
her
50K.
platform grew.
Yep. And so I'm gonna ask everybody. I ask everybody this question, right? For if you see how you women here, you care about children, right? And you are speaking up against this man, right?
Hmm.
So, and you all agree that all those other people with records should be held to the same fire. So
Absolutely.
who
Period.
they and all of them, you sit in that live with Patrick Genty, who was convicted of child neglect and cruelty.
Hmm. Yep.
Kappa and them, you sit in that live with King, and he was convicted of child neglect and cruelty.
Hmm.
The
Hmm.
documents say what it says. It ain't
Yep.
gonna change. They pled
Correct.
guilty. But y'all wanna over there act like y'all need to cut it out. Y'all ain't protecting nothing.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't care how you spin it. It's an affidavit of arrest.
Right.
I'm gonna read that. That's what I'm going to first. It's gonna say everything that occurred. Everybody knows that. It's common damn sense.
I
And
mean,
then
it's
what
one
follows around
thing.
along with it is all the charges and everything else. Come on, like we're not dumb.
It's one thing to have abuse against a woman. That's low. But to do it against some kids, that's the lowest of low. And again, I'm not God. I can't forgive that. Why? Because I'm a mother and I'd be damned if anybody put their hands
Hmm.
on mine because, baby, I'm toe tagging.
Yep.
Flat out.
And that's what I'm saying. If we're on here and we keep talking about the black community and standing for the black community, then goddamn it, we got to stand for the truth in the black community.
And we
That's what we
can't
have to stand
support
for.
these people that are like this. It's people that are
Hmm.
just like this, Genty and all them with Patrick and all them that do and King and now this one. And they being appointed to be some type of lead
Hell
or to
no.
even be heard on
KOC.
here.
But you know
OC.
what makes me sick? You know what makes me sick, right? It's like I don't care how I mean, I do care how brutal his was, but a child is a child. Neglect is neglect. Cruelty is cruelty.
Yep.
Like I can't they can't get past that.
Exactly.
I can't get past that.
It doesn't matter
Now,
how
hold
you flip
on.
it.
Hold on. Let me tell y'all something. It might be, it's not going against the grain, but this is how some judicial systems work because negligence sometimes falls, and it always falls on the parent if you leave your child with someone that you trust. You can leave your child with someone that you trust and still get charged with child endangerment because you entrusted this person with your child. So it can go that way. It's not always the parent that's being
That's doing the
neglectful
yeah.
towards the kids. It could be the person that the parent left the child with.
So
Well,
here's my
yes, worthy,
so
but
here's my thing
there's
though.
still there's it's still
Here's my
gonna tell a story of what happened with the
That's
person
true.
that the kids were with.
so here's
That's
my
true.
thing.
But the
So
You
parent
see
if
can
what
be
I'm
you
charged
saying?
too.
so if you as a father gets a babysitter off of Facebook, a
Uh huh.
stranger to watch your
Yep.
children, you are just as culpable as the man who
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
beat them
wait,
stranger.
kids.
wait,
Definitely. You should be held
wait,
100%
wait,
accountable because that's
And
a stranger.
wait. Hold on, Sobe, is that what happened?
That's what Patrick did.
Wait,
let me
hold
tell
on. He
you
just
something.
found somebody from Facebook.
Yup, he went. The post and everything. I need a babysitter on Facebook. I think so. Somebody has a screenshot of it too.
Damn.
But what
Yeah,
I'm
no, that
saying is,
is
if
neglect.
something happens to those kids, there's still going to be somebody, whoever those people were off of Facebook, that neglected the children, hurt the children, did something to the children. Their name is still going to be in those court documents.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be in that affidavit of arrest. So you can't tell me that if I take my kids and drop them off to a stranger, right? And something happens to those kids, that's why the police are called. Those people's name, who the kids were with, are going to be in that court paperwork.
That's true. That's true because they're going to be held to the same standard as the parent. They're going to be
Absolutely.
Yup.
charged the same way that the parent is charged.
Yup.
Absolutely.
But the
But see, we
parent
keep
definitely can
allowing
be
people to
charged.
we keep allowing people to dumb it down and then say, oh, it's because, these people did something. And I dropped them off over there and they're the ones that really did it, but they're pressing the charge against me because I'm the one that dropped them off. Bullshit.
I'm not dropping off my babies with nobody.
Right.
Period.
But that's what I'm saying. They're going to have more names on there. I'm trying to tell y'all.
I barely want to
Exactly.
take
And
mine to
so, but
school.
that's the story he gave, right? About the babysitter. That's the story
Uh-huh.
Patrick gave. But that's
Yep.
what
And
I'm
the babysitter name going to be on there. No question.
exactly. And I didn't see no babysitter name on there.
Oh, if it's
So
no
Exactly.
babysitter, then it's nobody else because they're gonna
Oh wait, hold
definitely.
on, Sobe. So you read this?
I can find it again, and it's still out there. It's Googleable. Scholar has all the information too. Like he did. Now he be. Look, man, this man has been on here spinning this lie for almost 2 years now. He
Yeah.
lies. I
And
don't
probably,
understand.
yeah, the only way it's only going to be just the one parent's name is if you went out and left your damn kids in the house and something happened and the other parent came home and they were by themselves and they
Right.
called the police or another neighbor did. That's the only way only one parent's name or one
Yeah,
person's name is going to be on them documents.
in any discovery, they're gonna tell you exactly what happened, word for
Hmm.
word, who was involved, and the name of the people that was involved. They're not gonna leave the second because again, they're gonna face the same charges.
Everybody.
Exactly.
Maybe I should pull that. I'm gonna try to pull them records again
Yeah, when you
Hmm.
able to let me know, yo. I want to see that.
because that's what he even came on here talking about. It was expunged and this and that, and I was like, no, it's still there. It's not expunged. Stop lying
Hmm.
to these people. You ain't expunging no child neglect and felony charge. Shut up.
No. Okay.
Like who you think you see? That's why I said a lot of people on this internet they just believe anything people. So, I don't understand why they do. They don't use discernment, no nothing. I don't get it.
Exactly.
I get it. A lot of people is easily manipulated by words. That's why.
Hmm.
That's true.
Yeah, this whole shit's a shit show. I ain't gonna hold you.
I knew this nigga. Like I knew him. Like that's what I mean, real shit. I still kind of, I don't really like, but I follow and look at Blue Bay every now and again
Yeah,
or
because
whatever. I knew him.
when Blaze said, because Blaze live earlier, he said that he was like, yeah, Butter's hosting this. I was like, so I said, who? Like, what? Because I didn't know what was going on. And he was like,
Hmm.
he didn't tell me who. And so, I overslept. When I woke up and after I ate dinner, I went into the live. I was just like, again? Like, what's the purpose of this?
So, Sobe, you didn't see her video that she made, basically reintroducing him to TikTok?
No, no, I
Oh
didn't.
my Jesus! Right?
I didn't see it
Yeah,
because
I saw it, but I didn't know who he was, and I asked her. I was like, what is that?
I'm gonna be honest with you, if I would have saw the video, I would have personally called Butter and be like, why are we doing this again? Because they had a whole live 3 hours. 3 hour live or something like that the last time, and I'm just like, it didn't. I don't. Why would you have that live again? I mean, I don't understand.
Damn.
So the live was. That's what I'm saying. The live was had again, and I get it. These conversations. I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, these conversations need to happen. I mean, no matter how you put it, right? I mean, I believe that, but it's like no one's asking anyone to forgive anybody, but if he's gonna be able to show us some insight onto like understanding people like him, I mean, I don't even, it's hard, man, because I mean, on one hand, I don't want to listen to that, I don't want to hear that, but on one part, I mean, I kind of want to understand how your mind, how could you harm a child?
I get
Yeah, but
that.
he said when I asked him one question, and because of what he said that he never beat his wife. It was just the kids. And I was like, wait, you never beat your wife, just the kids. And then he went into this story about how he was, worried about like, oh, he didn't have a job and his wife was the one that was working. And then he felt like, oh, what am I going to do if I have to leave? and I won't have anything. And I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? He went into this whole spin about how, like, because he wasn't working, he was living off of her. So he was basically taking care of these kids. But then he started talking about some other kids because he
Well,
said those are not his
yeah, they're
kids.
not, because those are his stepchildren. Yeah, he has his own. Yeah, that he has stepchildren. Yeah, see, there's a lot of, see, that's what I think. It's a lot of stuff wasn't said because it wasn't, they weren't able to get those questions answered, I guess, or brought up or whatever. But
Right,
those were his stepchildren. Those weren't his biological, because those weren't his kids.
Well, from the
right,
comment section, somebody said that they was trying to ask questions. I don't know if it was Madam Hill. Somebody got muted because they was asking questions, and there
Nah, a
was
lot
only
of
a
people said
certain,
that.
yeah, and there was only the people he wanted on the panel, another protection
correct.
layer
Well,
to
here's
be
the
able
thing.
to
I
talk.
I didn't know I would, like. I wasn't asked to be on the panel. I went in and I just requested to go up.
But
So
remember
I didn't.
also, so be that but apologize when I was in there or whatever, when y'all was talking to the woman by the name of Big something or
Yeah,
whatever, it was you, another woman,
yeah,
and
big and beautiful.
right, when I was like, yo, I can't be that dating lady because I have a kid. She also said that she wasn't trying to ignore anybody request because it was more or less he wanted those people that was on the panel to be on the panel. He didn't want everybody to be able to come on the panel. That came out of Buttermouth.
Yeah,
Basically, what happened was she let other people run her shit. That's basically what happened.
yeah. But I mean, that's the thing. Is like, and that's the thing. If you're hosting, the thing is, it's an emotionally charged subject matter, right? And so I
Hmm.
understand wanting to control. So if you emotionally can't be, I guess that's what they were trying to control. It's controlling the narrative, but people are going to be emotionally charged, especially when children are involved.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, you can only control it to so much extent, and so you shouldn't smother questions that are important. I mean, you shouldn't have.
But
And
then
if
Well,
it's
yeah,
going,
this nigga said that it was a few people that allowed him to use their pages because he was scared to come back. What are you afraid of? Because if anybody should be scared, it should be these kids.
right.
yeah, that's weird. I was weird because even when I asked that one question, somebody in there was like, "Don't ask that. He already asked." And then I was like, what are you talking about? Then I realized I wasn't even a moderator. And then this same damn person
Wait,
be on.
hold on. Oh, flag and bullying harassment. All right, the live just got flagged for bullying and harassment.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay, who's in here?
Wow, that's crazy. I mean, they follow me around like crazy person, so like I'm surprised it didn't flag me saying it was me. So that's crazy because they've been on me all night.
Yeah, I don't recognize any one of these names.
Me either.
Shit, you know what I want to do.
Okay.
Block everybody.
So, I mean, that's why I didn't even recognize the page. The lady whose page he was using came on and was just like, "Hey, I guess somebody contacted her and was like, yo, what are you doing?" And they basically she got on the live and was like, "I gotta talk to you now." That's why the live ended like so abruptly.
Oh,
So I guess somebody got a hold of somebody said, "Hey, get him off that live."
Hey, yo, let me say this. Everybody that's in this live, write the number one down. Whoever doesn't write the number one down, block them immediately. Write down the number one. Damn, Nisi, why are you blocking people? God damn, we didn't even start yet. Damn. Now see, y'all follow too quick. Moderators, block everyone that putting the number one down. They did it way too
Dang,
quick.
don't block me. I put number one.
Nah, I don't. Hey, yo, I don't care who's in here reporting. Hey, it is what it is.
But
Wait,
yeah, I
hold
mean,
on. Wait, hold on. My screen went black. Hold up.
Oh
Um,
wait, Chef, you got to mod Chef back up.
I ain't modding her up. Chef don't contribute. No,
Oh,
Chef had 2 pages. I removed one of her pages. You know what I mean?